Brett Baer. On a day when Republicans lost another prospective presidential candidate, the words of a man who's already in have prompted a backlash. House Budget Committee Chairman Paul Ryan today struck back against Newt Gingrich for sharp criticism of Ryan's budget plan. Correspondent James Rosen has the blow-by-blow.
I am not going to justify this. I'm not going to explain this. The attack on Paul Ryan, the support for an individual mandate in health care, if it cuts Paul Ryan off at the knees, it supports the Obama administration.
A conservative backlash engulfed GOP presidential candidate Newt Gingrich Monday after he renewed his support for an individual mandate for health insurance, a key tenet of President Obama's health care law, and after the former House Speaker dismissed the Medicare reform plan put forward by Congressman Paul Ryan, the Republican Party's leading voice on spending issues, as, quote, radical.
I don't think right-wing social engineering is any more desirable than left-wing social engineering. I don't think imposing radical change from the right or the left is a very good way for a free society to operate.
On the Laura Ingraham show, Ryan said maintaining the status quo is radical and added of Gingrich,
with allies like that, who needs the left?
Gingrich admitted his language may have been too dramatic, but blamed the dust-up on liberal media.
If you're a conservative, you better expect gotcha press, and they took dramatically out of context what I said. And my message to conservatives is be very careful and don't get into a habit of trying to ram things down people's throat.
But if Gingrich thought his critics were confined to liberal media, he was disabused of that notion on his first visit as a candidate to Iowa.
Mr. Gingrich, what you just did to Paul Ryan is unforgivable.
I didn't do anything to Paul Ryan.
Yes, you did. You undercut him and his allies in the House.
No, I said...
You're an embarrassment to our party.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Why don't you get out before you make a bigger fool of yourself?
To clarify his stand on the individual mandate, the Gingrich campaign rushed this unpolished video onto YouTube.
I am for the repeal of Obamacare, and I'm against any effort to impose a federal mandate on anyone.
I will not be running for president as much as I'd like to.
Forced by NBC executives to declare whether his apprentice shows would appear in the network's fall lineup, billionaire Donald Trump bowed out of the GOP sweepstakes, saying business is his greatest passion.
All the factors say go, but my heart says no.
Likewise, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee, the winner of the Iowa caucus in 2008 and now a Fox News host, also opted out, saying his decision was a, quote, spiritual one. That leaves Huckabee's socially conservative, devoutly religious, gun-sporting constituency up for grabs.
I think it's going to take a few months before this settles down and we can really see who's going to pick up the most from his support.
Huckabee, of course, won the GOP caucus in Iowa in 2008. Today, that state's GOP governor, Terry Branstad, urged Republican candidates, in essence, to get off the stick and start stumping in the Hawkeye state, telling reporters the race there is wide open, Brett.
James, thank you.